How is it, everyone? Today I'm here with my WWE SmackDown Live August 1st, 2017 review. Before I get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that I did pick up the Kurt Angle Essential Collection DVD set. I'll probably be watching this, reviewing this probably the next couple days, probably sometime this weekend, so definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, this video is about SmackDown Live from tonight, and without wasting any time, let's go ahead and jump right into the video with my thoughts of it. I thought this was a very good episode of SmackDown Live. You know, SmackDown Live post WrestleMania has been that good, but I feel like the last couple of weeks, especially, you know, last week, it's been picking back up, and this was another fine example of it. And they definitely delivered here. Blew away Raw from this past Monday, because Raw was just Raw. I'll just leave it as that. But yeah, you had two really great matches on the show. I thought, you know, everything was pacing very, very well. I thought it was great progression towards SummerSlam. So no complaints about me. Very, very solid show here tonight, and I was very pleased with the outcome of it. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into the show. To open up with the United States Championship match, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. This was actually a really good match. This was way better than the Battleground match. I feel like their Battleground match was just very, very boring. A lot of headlocks, just not a whole lot going on in that match. But this one was paced very, very well. You had a good amount of action in the ring from both competitors. It was good back and forth action. You know, it wasn't, you know, a headlock from Kevin Owens for 3 minutes straight, followed by AJ's comeback. It was back and forth. You know, good counters. You know, they brought to the outside where, you know, AJ Styles hit a phenomenal forearm to the outside of Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, they'll throw him into the barricade, followed by a cannonball into the corner, into the barricade into Styles. So, you know, Kevin Owens will pretty much take control of the match going forward after that. We put him in the chin lock for a little bit. Not too long, though, because AJ will get out of it. So just a nice paced match. Way better than the Battleground match, but not as good as their Backlash match. It's kind of in between those two matches, I would say this one was. So really good opener here. Like I said, it paced well, and it was good back and forth action. A lot of good transitions, a lot of good sequences as well. Love the sequence of, you know, the ending, you know, with Kevin Owens going for the, I guess, like package power driver slam. But AJ was able to jump out of it and hit a Pele kick, which I thought was really nice. Kevin Owens got some nice near falls when he pretty much decapitated AJ Styles with super kick, nearly just ripping his head off his shoulders for a nice near fall right there. AJ went for the Styles clash. Owens was able to counter it a few times. Went for the calf crusher, which was a very, very nice spot because Owens did tease the tap out a few times in that submission. Also thought that was a nice thing right there. And then you had this fucky finish where Kevin Owens goes to punch AJ Styles, but AJ Styles ducks and hits the referee, even though Owens swung, and the referee was like, oh, like completely off, did not connect, and it was just horribly executed, and then just led to such a bullshit finish. Kevin Owens hits AJ Styles with a series of super kicks, followed up by the pop-up powerbomb, but AJ Styles was able to counter the pop-up powerbomb into a cradle pin, and then the referee, not even looking, Mike Chioda's just like, 1, 2, 3, ring the bell, not even looking. So AJ Styles retains the United States Championship, but Kevin Owens' shoulder was up, but, you know, they played it off that the shoulder that was down the whole time was what the referee was seeing. The shoulder that got up, the referee didn't see it. So that's what they played it off as. But it was just a horrible finish in hindsight. Like, if you thought their Battleground finish was terrible, this was just way worse than that one. So, didn't like the finish, but I thought it was a really good match overall. And it did set up, which, you know, if it would have set up something differently for SummerSlam for Kevin Owens, I wouldn't have minded. But it wasn't necessary because right after that, of course, you had the referee being attended to. Shane, Dinner, Bryan pretty much telling Mike Chioda that, hey, you fucking made a terrible call. And then Kevin Owens came out shoving the referee, getting in Shane's face, him and Shane are sharing words. And then Shane goes, you know what, you're right. It was a terrible call. You're getting a rematch at SummerSlam against AJ Styles. So AJ Styles, Kevin Owens once again at SummerSlam. Don't really want that. Their matches have been pretty disappointing, honestly, even though I did like their match on SmackDown tonight. I feel like they just haven't been fully delivering, and I just don't care enough to see another match at SummerSlam. I was really hoping to see Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon at SummerSlam, which, you know, with the finish, I would have been fine with the finish had it been Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon, but it's not, so rematch. But the stipulation is that Shane McMahon will be a special referee because Kevin Owens is making his point that he wants a referee that knows how to do his job and won't screw it up. So Dinner Bryan appoints Shane as a referee, so Owens, Styles, one last time at SummerSlam with Shane as special guest referee. All I can hope for is that this leads to Shane and Kevin Owens, maybe at Hell in a Cell, inside Hell in a Cell. I think that'd be a great main event there for that pay-per-view. But Shane and Owens definitely is coming. Just really wish we got it at SummerSlam, but, you know, I guess we'll get it some other time. So I don't know. I'm not really too fond of another match between AJ and Owens at this point. Just we've seen it so many times. You know, their matches aren't fully delivering as well. So, you know, hopefully it's SummerSlam, they try to go out, you know, and try to deliver the best match possible, but I'm just not too excited for it. But great opening match, just not really a fan of how the match ended and what it led to at SummerSlam. So After that, we had an Usos promo. They came out and pretty much cut a promo with their new theme song, a rap theme song, which sounds absolutely awesome. Another awesome promo here from the Usos. Usos are one of the best on the mic today, and they're the best tag team on SmackDown Live by far, by any means. So awesome stuff from the Usos right there. We had the Fashion Peaks segment, of course, with Tyler Breeze daydreaming or dreaming about, calling in Fandango's missing. Fandango reappears at the Ascension. He's kind of hallucinating, a bunch of metaphors and puns. And Tyler Breeze wakes up and goes, I know who took Fandango. So it's going to be continued. We still don't know who attacked them. I'm assuming next week we'll find out. Maybe they'll even stretch out to SummerSlam. They'll wait till SummerSlam to reveal them. So this has been a long thing progressing for like 2 months now. So I'm very pleased that they're trying to spread out the thing as long as possible. But at the same time, it's kind of like, all right, I'm ready for the reveal by now. So yeah, another great Fashion Police segment with the Fashion Peaks. From there, I'm going to go to Sami Zayn versus Aiden English. Aiden English, of course, cutting his infamous promo song for his entrance, and it just went on forever, it seemed like. The match was nothing. They pretty much just ran around for a little bit. It seemed like the match was going to get going, and then Aiden English kind of catches Sami Zayn off guard with a rope for the 1-2-3 victory. So Aiden English defeats Sami Zayn. That happened. And then, of course, after the match, Mike, who is complete and utter shit, Kanellis comes out. Him and Maria say, "You know what we love? Watching you lose." That was her 15-second promo. Shit feud with Sami Zayn, Mike Kanellis, and Mike Kanellis is complete shit. So, poor Sami Zayn in that aspect. From there, I'm going to go to Naomi and Becky Lynch taking on Natalya and Carmella. This was fine. You had Becky Lynch and Natalya, I believe, start the match. They had a nice little exchange, and of course Naomi at the tag. Naomi and Becky did some some double tag team maneuvers on Natalya for a little bit. Natalya tagged in Carmella. Carmella and Naomi went up for a little bit. Naomi just slapped the shit out of Carmella. Natalya would tag back in, and her Naomi would go for a little bit. Tease a tap out or a submission win for Natalya when she had in the sharpshooter. She had it locked in. Naomi was with the ropes, and then Carmella tagged in. Natalya's kind of appalled. Carmella tries to lock in Naomi in the code. Code silence? I don't know what the hell her submission is called. I forgot what it is. I almost said code 0. I think that's that Mountain Dew soda. But code of silence, I think it's called. Yeah, code of silence. Tries to lock it in by Naomi, counters it into her submission hold, and Carmella taps out. So fine match. Didn't really accomplish anything if you ask me, but it was what it was. From there, I'm gonna go to Chad Gable versus Rusev. This was actually a really good match. Chad Gable looked absolutely awesome. Very early on, was trying to take down Rusev. Trying to maneuver his Roman. I don't know the correct terms. His Olympian wrestling, amateur wrestling. Trying to lock that into Rusev, trying to ground him a little bit, and trying to wrestle around him a little bit. But Rusev's kind of just throwing him around, not really knowing what the hell to do. Rusev had to ground him for a little bit, hit him with a super kick, and was able to ground him and work on him for a little bit. Chad Gable worked on his leg, he was able to work on Rusev for a little bit, and just went absolutely ape shit, hit some German suplexes, multiple bellies. Chad Gable just looked like an absolutely star in this match, the way he was, presented, especially considering his size and Rusev's size. He looked absolutely awesome. Hit a beautiful moonsault on the top for a nice near fall right there. Rusev just kicked the shit out of had Chad Gable for a nice near fall. We'll try to lock in the accolade, but Chad Gable rolled out of it and locked in a ankle lock for a nice near submission right there. Rusev set him on the outside. Gable runs back on the inside. Rusev nails with a super kick followed by an accolade for the submission victory. So Rusev defeats Chad Gable. Really good match right here. I was actually kind of surprised how good this match was. I thought it'd be good, but I honestly think it'd be as good as it was. So very, very impressed with those two. Chad Gable's an absolute star. Hopefully he gets some more, matches like this that he can showcase his abilities. And Rusev, I wanted to see Chad Gable win, but at the same time, Rusev kind of needed that win after he lost against Cena. So I understand why Rusev won, but just a great performance from Chad Gable. Definitely came out looking like a star. And of course, after the match, Rusev gets on the mic, says that he wants to challenge for SummerSlam. He came back, they gave him Cena, but he didn't really lose to Cena because it was a flag match, so Cena didn't really beat him. He wants a real challenge for SummerSlam, and out comes Randy Orton. The match that I pretty much assumed was going to happen, Randy Orton, Rusev. Orton comes out, he walks around the ring for like 5 minutes, it seems like it's in the ring. Pretty much tells Rusev that, you don't want a challenge, especially from me. You've never beaten me. Pretty much be careful what you wish for. Rusev tries to sneak attack, but Randy Orton ends up hitting him with an RKO out of nowhere to end the segment. So Randy Orton and Rusev at SummerSlam. Not really too sure how the match is going to go. Hopefully it's good. Orton really hasn't been able to deliver on pay-per-view considering the opponents he's been given. So hopefully with Rusev it's a nice change and he's able to, you know, deliver a good pay-per-view match. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be good. So we're going to do on Roots of SummerSlam. Don't mind it. Should be a good match, hopefully. Then, of course, we go to our big main event, the match that we all been looking forward to. And the reason why we all tuned in for tonight. Well, I tune in every week, but, you know, the big reason why everyone wants to tune in for tonight. John Cena versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a #1 contenders match for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Of course, the winner would go on and face on Jinder Mahal for the championship at SummerSlam. And, you know, this match was an excellent main event. Definitely you can tell Nakamura was motivated because, you know, you can tell when Nakamura's not really caring too much about what he's doing, but here you can tell from his entrance, what he's doing in the ring, he was fully fledged motivated, and it definitely showed, and he definitely delivered big time. Probably his best performance, outing his Money in the Bank performance. This was a great performance from Nakamura here. Him and John Cena just had an excellent main event. Give him a pay-per-view match, and I know they can have a better match. You know, they only had like about 12-13 minute match here, but for what it was for a TV match, it was excellent. I thought these two had great chemistry. You had a lot of great stuff from both men. They tried to make it special. You can tell John Cena tried to make this match a big deal, and it definitely was a big deal. So this is great stuff. Early on, they were mocking each other. You know, John Cena, you can't see me, and Nakamura's kind of like, whoa, I can't see you. And then, of course, you know, Nakamura hitting good vibrations, and, you know, Cena, you know, lifting up, empowering him, and, you know, throwing him across the ring. The Nakamura doing the, you know, come on to Cena. So some early taunting from both guys early on. But, you know, the stretch of this match, these guys went out there and just tore the house down. Nakamura is very motivated. A lot of kicks, a lot of, you know, Cena countering a lot of stuff what he was doing. Some great counters from both men. You know, like Cena going for the Final Shuffle, but Nakamura was able to counter into a triangle choke. You know, he went for the Kinshasa. Cena ducked and actually locked in a STF with which Nakamura actually countered into a cross arm breaker. So that's a great transition right there from him. Cena was able to hit Cena was able to hit an AA on Nakamura for a great near fall right there. Nakamura did kick out too, so that was great. You know, the match was getting very intense at that point. Good back and forth action, like I said. Nakamura going for the Kinshasa. Cena was actually able to hit another AA. So a second AA hit on Nakamura, and then of course he did like the you know, flip on the shoulders, you know, that he does, like, you know, pretty much how he won the championship at the Rumble against AJ. That's pretty much what he did. Grabbed him, flipped over, and went for another AA, but Nakamura was able to get out of it and hit an exploder suplex on Cena, which was very, very nasty because Cena landed right on top of his head, right on his neck. Very, very nasty landing right there. Nakamura sets it up for the Kinshasa, hits it, and 1, 2, 3, Shinsuke Nakamura defeats John Cena and is going to face Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Awesome main event. Great match between both men. Like I said, I know give them a pay-per-view match, 20 to 25 minutes, they can blow this match out of the water. But for what they had, what they were given, the time and everything, they had an excellent TV main event. I thought Cena and Nakamura definitely delivered for their first time meeting. And then after the match, you know, Nakamura even said, like, hey, I'm sorry. And Cena's like, dude, don't apologize. Like, we fucking made moments here, and we made a big match, and we made a big moment for you, so don't even sweat it. So I thought that was great for Cena to pretty much tell Nakamura, don't fucking worry about dropping in my head. Shit happens. So, yeah, definitely a big fight feel to it as well. As soon as Nakamura came out, you know, I was getting goosebumps, and this match felt special, and it felt like a big deal. So, yeah, and it was. So, Nakamura is facing Jinder Mahal for the championship at SummerSlam. Hopefully, Jinder Mahal loses the championship to Shinsuke Nakamura. That's what I'm hoping for. And, yeah, I'm really happy with the direction they're going with Shinsuke because just 2 months ago, everyone was wondering what the hell they're doing with Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, this guy just beat John Cena and is going to be challenging for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. So, very happy with the direction he's going. And, of course, after the match, this happened on the WWE Network. Baron Corbin attacks Shinsuke. Then, of course, Cena makes a save, attacks Baron Corbin, puts it through a table. So it looks like Cena's going to be facing Baron Corbin at SummerSlam, which I don't mind. I'm all for that because Cena kind of needs an opponent since he's not going to face Jinder. So I don't mind Cena facing Baron Corbin. I think it'll be beneficial for both guys, especially Corbin because he needs that big marquee opponent for SummerSlam since he's my briefcase holder. So, yeah, great main event to a really good SmackDown Live. Like I said, I thought it was a really good show from top to bottom. Very good pacing. I felt like the show paced very well. Everything got its time, and everything, you know, had a purpose and progressed something. So, nothing really to complain about SmackDown Live here tonight. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like below. If you guys like, in the comment section below, leave your guys' thoughts on SmackDown Live from tonight as well. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching the video. Come on and fight back!